Okay, so you just let me know when you're good to go, Finn.
Yeah, I'm GTG. Just
And
let us
I'll,
know, and I'll we'll go live, get the people
yeah,
going, you know.
I'll kick it off with the opening.
And then we just go rack city, bitch, you know.
The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now, the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. It's the cocoa fruit. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree. Of the cocoa tree. From the cocoa palm family.
I really don't remember singing that, but you know, video evidence says that it did happen. So there you
But
go.
you're awesome in that. You bust out a tune like there's no tomorrow. Speaking of tunes, let's play the right one.
I didn't actually know it was that good. We should have just ditched this one and just gone with the other one.
Yeah, you got a point there. I do like the coconut song.
That's it. We should have just kicked the show off like that. Just a random intro.
No, we need the bass line for Joey and Wilson.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey! The beautiful people are rolling in on Matt's.
Are they?
Yep.
Damn.
Scout Inquirer doing the official meet and greet or welcome.
Fuck yeah. I'm just going to chat up
Brilliant. Joey Wilson, awesome, just in time. G'day, she says. G'day, Joey M. Wilson. Wait.
Oh, what? Did you hear that one? That was a good one.
But Finn and I can burp on cue. Can you burp on cue? Or, I mean, you're
not at all. I have to be drinking specific drinks. I don't know what this one's called.
Captain Morgan. It's a mighty fine rum.
Who's this person on the front, you reckon? Who's that?
That's Captain Morgan.
Oh, yeah, named after the drink. That makes sense. One of the guys, I shit you not, like a couple of weeks ago, asked that question. He's like, who is this? Is this Captain Cook? You fucking idiot.
No way. Yeah, fucking idiot. You sure? You sure he's a friend? Is he still a friend? Review your list. Look, Finn and I have both had massive days at work and massive weeks. In fact, a massive couple of weeks. So we've got no idea where this show's heading. But here we are, batshit 47. And a few more beautiful people to be greeting. Cement Shoes. G'day, Groovers. Might be a bit of Cement Shoes action in this show. You'll have to hang around Cement Shoes to find out. Lee RD, good to see you, Groover. They're all rolling on in. We've got quite a fine gang here already.
Should we tell the people why we missed last week?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
All right. So me and Tors, as you may know out there, we got into a massive fight. She kept saying the R word on the show, on the live stream, and I just couldn't take it anymore. So we just had to take a break. But we sorted it out behind the scenes. So
took 2 weeks.
There's no bad blood or anything between us now. We've sorted that out. Tori's not going to be using the R word anymore. We've come to that conclusion. So that's our way forward.
For those of you who have only joined Batshit from like episode 10 onwards, you might want to revisit the first 10 to get the true history of the show. And you might, and my defense is contained therein.
Try not to judge her too much. She has changed as she's gotten older and become a better person. So, don't hold anything against her.
Please don't. Hold it all
against her.
Got your back,
Tors. I got your back.
Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, so 2 weeks of mediation and we're back with Batshit 47.
We're back now. We've talked it out and Tors has agreed not to do it anymore.
Well, on that note, I reckon I should kick the show off with our first story. It's an article that I'd like you to read out, Finn.
Oh, here we go. Splendid.
Yep, I like it when you read that ones, but this one has your name all over it.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Yeah. It's a story from Ireland.
From where?
And
Ireland.
Ireland.
Oh, yes.
And yeah, like I said, it has your name written all over it. Here we go.
Here we go.
Read away, Finn.
Still loading. Here we go. Assault charges. Dublin motorist twisted Garda's testicles and called officer bunch of retards, court told. Wow. Well, maybe they were. Does it say if they were actually retarded or not?
You completely missed why I made you read it.
Moiracy. Oh, how's the name? Moiracy. That's fucking gold.
Have you missed the reason why I got... Wait,
allegedly called another Garda bimbo bitch. Oh, I like that. And kicked her full force in the chest. Now that's retarded.
Don't you love the segue though from how you started the show?
I like that we also didn't plan that. Yeah, we also didn't plan that.
That was literally the first story I had lined up. Purely because I just wanted you to read that out and say that word. But hey, YouTube, we're reading an article. It's not us saying it. It's that dirty bitch.
I'm just quoting what it says there. I'm just reporting.
How do you think things turned out for this Dublin motorist? Who
I hope she got let off. Surely she got let off.
You don't twist the testicle of a police officer. That's not a good look.
What is a Garda? Is a Garda what they call their police?
Police, yeah, that's the Irish name for their police force. Okay. There she is. They've kindly blurred it. Someone in the background's been blurred out to protect their innocence. Hey, Francesca. Hey, Francesca. Has she got purple? Blue rinse, maybe. I don't know. It looks a bit purple. It's not the best quality photo. But yeah, she's pleaded not guilty. Apparently she'd been drink driving, Finn, when she decided she was going to grab and squeeze a Garda in his crotch. This was after she tried to leave the cop station too. She then went on to assault two other Gardaí. Allegedly told a doctor he was an uneducated fool who couldn't speak proper English. Great.
Yeah, he was uneducated.
That's me. Of all the sentences for me to stumble over.
Oh, that's gold.
What did I say?
Uneducated and cannot speak proper English.
Okay, well, she pleaded not guilty to failing to provide a specimen to Gardaí, as in like so they could do her blood alcohol, not like just pee in a pot for the hell of it. And the 3 counts of assault. But they pulled her over because they were like, this chick's driving weirdly. Taken straight to the cop station, and that's where it all went terribly wrong.
Wow.
A Garda allegedly
testicles and penis. Oh my god.
Finn's jumping ahead for the juicy bit.
Yeah, sorry. I just read ahead.
I mean, for someone who's pissed, she's done a good job. Like, she's basically been held by the one arm. And so she
Carve McGrath or whatever they call it.
She does a quick twist and pull of a testicle and penis for the other.
Jesus.
He cried out in pain.
No doubt.
And they forced her to the ground and forced her to release her grip. She even had the grip while she went down.
Release.
The next guy gets kicked in the shin by her. And apparently she said to him that she hoped he died painfully in front of your family with cancer. And then that's when she called the officers a bunch of retards. This woman is insane.
She is out of control. That is fucking awesome.
And then the third Garda, she called her a bimbo bitch and then kicked her full force in the chest, like right to the boobs.
Nice.
Then she had a go at the doctor and said, I'll take the disqualification. Now fuck off, you stupid cunt.
That is fucking gold.
Are you
sure she's not Australian? She sounds very Australian.
Oh, look, a full credit to the Irish Times. They put everything word for word. Oh my God. Her defense attorney said that the police had been unsympathetic to this shit-faced and violent abuser, and their use of force was excessive. I'm sorry, but if you've got me by the dick and balls, I'm going to use whatever force it takes, man.
This is gold.
Here's Moira one more time. Moira, 53.
Moira Morrison.
Moira Morrissey. Moira Morrissey.
Yeah, it's very Irish, isn't it?
It is very Irish, but I sounded like a pirate. Me hearties. So, that we kicked off the show with the delightful Moira Morrissey. Colourful language, violent piss pot.
Violent hair, colourful language.
But she knows how to match a beige coat with a beige blouse.
And a scarf or whatever that fucking thing's called.
I think it's part of the blues. It could be a separate item. She's a symphony of beige. Certainly not beige in behaviour or language. So
it really brings out the whiteness in her skin.
I was going to say you could say the whiteness in her pearl earring.
Okay.
Anyway, well, it's on. Is that an earring, or she just have a very pale lobe? I don't know.
I honestly can't tell.
In any event, that is the fabulous Moira Morrissey. She is truly. It's been a while since we've just had legit batshit people, but she's certainly up there with them. Thank you, Moira.
Oh my god.
Matchy. She was matchy. Moira Morrissey, the potty-mouthed, violent, God almighty. I love what she said to the doctor. Yeah, fuck off, you cunt. Oh, yes, Moira. Thank you. Sorry, it's late and I'm delirious. She was very matchy indeed. Okay. Oh, where did your thing go?
I'm just sharing it now.
Okay.
There we go. Is that working?
Yep. Up she goes. Oh, her little video. Excellent.
Dog. Yes, so this one, I don't know if anyone here has seen this, but old Musky Musk has finally purchased the old Twittery doos.
And sacked all of the executives.
I would assume that's coming if it hasn't happened already.
No, he has. It was announced today.
Oh, nice. That's gold. That's so gold. He walks into Twitter this morning and puts up a little tweet, says, entering a Twitter HQ, let that sink in. And he literally brings a sink in.
Fucking isn't he wacky?
Let that sink in. Do you get it? Because he's letting the sink in. Who does that?
He does. His sense of humor is so fucked.
He's good.
I mean, the fact that he dated Amber Heard speaks volumes about what sort of a freakazoid he is. But
I mean, she's pretty fit though. You got to do that.
No, she's repugnant. But she's got a black heart, man. Who cares how fit she is?
I'm not disagreeing with that, but she's fit. He doesn't have a kid to her, does he?
Yeah. He's got kids to a lot of people, and they've all got really stupid names.
He's got a kid to Amber Heard.
Well, that's the rumor that he is the baby daddy of her because they made eggs together or made fetuses, and then she dropped it in a surrogate. But yeah, that's the rumor because she's still living the high life, even though she's got no acting work now. Nobody will touch her with a 10-foot pole. Someone's funding her, and it's the baby. Anyway, his humor, it's not even little boy. Well, I suppose it is little boy, but it's stupid. Like, he's just not funny. Just stick to making money, mate.
He's good at that.
Let that sink in. And how horrible. I mean, imagine if he walked in before you, because there's no audio with that video, and said, I'm sacking over every single executive of Twitter. Let that sink in.
Well, I think that's what he was saying.
I do too. I think I'm onto something. What do you groovers think of that stunt by Elon?
I think it's pretty funny. I like it. I think
you think it's funny?
And then he's got another one.
Overworked and exhausted. You wouldn't find that funny if you saw that first thing in the morning when you were perky.
And then he does another one. This is pretty good too. Let me just bring this one up.
Uh-oh. Another bad joke?
It is, yes.
Can't wait.
You can't fully see the picture. I'll describe the picture once it's up.
All right.
So he goes, the bird is free, which means he's just purchased it for $44 billion, which is more than my dad made in his entire lifetime, just so everyone is aware how much money
That's
that is.
more than I make in a month.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Okay. So anyway, the first person who comment on this has a picture of Thanos, and then everyone at Twitter vanishing, which is cool. Pretty good. Pretty good. So the bird is free now. Bird is free. There we go.
And so are all the executives who happily worked there building it for years and years and years. They're now free of income as well.
Exactly. Good. Let them go.
Go home.
Apparently, we could have a feature on there
to your families.
He's gonna add on extended video on there, and he's gonna start paying Twitter people. So if you get heaps of views, then he's gonna start paying you. So
let's aim to be monetized on the tweeters.
And we could even say the R word, Tori. So you might be allowed on there. Who knows? We don't have to take any more vacations now.
Hey, you said it first on this show tonight. All right.
I'll say it until the day I die, Tori. I'll tell you that right now.
Does the Pope ever strike you as being a bit of a groover?
I thought you were going to say the R word then. And I said, maybe.
Stop it. Not every story is the R word.
The Pope, does he strike me as a groover? Would he watch Batshit? Is that what you're asking me?
Do you strike him as being with the times and being very aware about the nocturnal activities of adults and the reason the internet was invented? Well, I didn't until... No, Twitter isn't gone, Joey. It's just got a new owner.
No, it's free now. You just can say whatever you want.
Because we've moved on to the Pope Francis. Because he's sent out a warning to all the Catholic priests and nuns today about their consumption of pornography.
Okay.
So he's warned the priests and nuns from watching normal pornography online. I don't know if that means it's okay for them to watch, kinky as fuck porn.
Yeah, right out there.
But he's pretty much urging people who have porn on their phone to cancel it. Then you won't have temptation or, I guess, your genitals in your hand. Did you see what I did there? You won't have temptation or your dick in your hand. I know, I'm funny. Anyway, he has admitted that even ordained members of the Catholic Church indulge in pornography. Not their most severe activities of days gone by and hopefully not current. But he has acknowledged that they're all dirty bastards as well. But he also said that porn is a vice that many people have, many lay people and priests and nuns. I know the lay term. It's in an unusual reprimand of the Catholic clergy itself. He went on to say, I'm not just talking about criminal pornography involving abuse of children, where you see live cases of abuse. That's already degenerate. I'm talking about normal. I know. It's very weird. I don't think the Pope should talk about porn ever.
I mean,
it sounds like he knows too much about it.
The Vatican's going to say don't do that, obviously. But why bring that specific thing into what he's talking about? Like, I feel like that was unnecessary to the story to say stop watching porn. That's fucking weird, especially the Vatican of all places. Probably shouldn't be putting that out there. You know,
batshit, which is why it's in this show. He said, "My dear brothers and sisters, be careful." And then the Bishop of Rome added that a person with a pure heart, it should be hard, it says pure here, but pure heart shouldn't look at porn. And then Pope Francis went on to say, if you cancel it from your phone, then cancel it. Then you won't have temptation in your hand. I'm sorry if I lower myself to such details about pornography, but it is reality. A reality that involves priests, seminarians, nuns, all consecrated souls. Have you understood? Wow. Good. And look at his smile at the end of his speech, which it wasn't. That's just a stock photo of him. But
yeah, I would say so.
That's not the best photo to use in this article, I don't think.
Jesus.
because it looks like he might be watching porn right now in that photo. So that was his thing. And then it goes on to how it's, pornography is an offense against chastity. And he has spoken about porn before back in June. Also in 2020. Oh, no, this is getting quite sinister, this article. In 2020, the Vatican launched, wait for this, Finn, launched an investigation after the Pope's official Instagram account, Franciscus, liked an image of a model in a schoolgirl outfit.
That's fucking funny. Holy fuck, that's funny.
The model said, at least I'm going to heaven. Oh, my God. The Holy See, SEE, asked Instagram for a detailed, oh, my God. So, I don't know, Groover's in the chat. There he is talking about porn. It's weird. It's like having that talk with your parents about the bird and the bees, but way worse.
Maybe next year, November, for NoFap November, he could get up there and give like a speech to encourage NoFap November. So it becomes more of a religious thing out there. Well, you guys, no more fapping for the whole of November. We're going to go the whole month, no fapping. What do we reckon?
Hey, Savannah.
Do it, guys.
Savannah's just rolled in NoFap. Well, maybe we should be getting him to do all the months. We can get him to do Movember.
Yeah, every month he should just get up there. No fap, whatever.
I just feel it's kind of weird. But anyway, the world is busy watching Russia and China. Yeah, we're talking about the Pope and
Are they playing footy?
Finn. So yeah.
What are they banding together to take down America?
The Popeth have spokeneth. Don't watch porn because you've got temptation in your hand along with your penis or your
hashtag
girly bits.
So keep that up.
It just keeps reminding me of that song, the internet is for porn. Do you remember that song from a few years ago?
Rule 37 or whatever.
Yeah.
If it exists as porn of it.
And I think you're talking about something different. No, there's a musical that actually has a song in it called The Internet is for Porn. Like they basically go, the only reason it was invented was for porn. The porny Pope.
I mean, you're not wrong. What do we got?
Leah D. Wait, see, Leah D is surprised. Yeah, it is. It's surprising for sure. I mean, couldn't he just tell his nuns and priests, behind closed doors? The Vatican is completely corrupt for sure, Francesca, but it still is surprising that the Pope well, it's Francesca who's we're fine, no bolts of lightning just yet. But it's just so bizarre to me that was part of his weekly address that he just and then went into such detail a bit about different genres as well.
Yes.
Anywho,
not too sure why those genres popped into it. That was fucking weird.
Yeah, it's one of those you should have stopped back where you started, just that first sentence and moved on. All right, Finn, what are you bringing to the table?
Lee RD is also right. I think this is out of place for a Pope. I'm surprised.
Yeah, yes. I read that out before. Yeah. I agree with her for sure. She's shocked.
Yeah,
she's shocked.
I don't think they are actually allowed to say anything about sex. Like it's meant to be a forbode subject altogether.
I know not what the rules of that are.
Yeah, I suppose when like every person on the planet does it, I guess it's kind of like, oh well, got to change with the times,
Yeah, look, they're not anti, masturbation. I mean,
they are
a given.
No, they are. No, they're very anti-masturbation.
But no, because Francesca's admitted that sin is normal behaviour for them, and I thought that's what that was. Look, I still feel like I'm having a conversation.
I don't think that's what she's referencing.
I still feel like I'm talking to my great-grandfather about a topic that should never be discussed with him. Let's talk about what you've brought to the table. We actually lost viewers over that story. It's not our story. Yeah. We're reporting on the batshit news stories from around the world, Groovers. Go for it.
So I don't know if you remember last year, Facebook changed its name to Meta. Yeah, it's
still
Meta. So
wanky.
They have now gone down $700 billion, Tori. Billion. So
Good.
keep in mind, Elon just bought Twitter for $44 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook has lost $700 billion.
Good. It's horrible.
Fucked. That is.
I wish someone had just turned the switch off and it would end. It's vile. Like weaning myself off the Facebooks was the greatest thing I ever did. And I thoroughly recommend everyone does it. The only activities for me now is checking birthdays and writing them into an actual birthday book like I had when I was a kid. And just gradually removing people. If I haven't had a beer with them, they're not in my phone. I haven't actually met them face to face or had a conversation with them, gone. But yeah, it's a piece of shit. And the sooner it fucks off and never to be seen again, the better. Because it'll force, well, so many people just live their lives on it now. And that story we had a few weeks ago about how data is indicating that younger Australians are going to spend 17 years of their life on their phone. Get off. Like, there's a thing in your phone that's like this green button, and you've got this list of names of people you know. And if you open up that list and hit a green button, it actually rings them, and you can speak with them and say, hey, do you want to grab a coffee?
Why would you want to do that?
Because people need to reconnect with their friends. It's not friendship if you're just sitting on Facebook liking something and you think that's how you maintain friendship. So if Fightbook fucks off, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I don't even have it installed on my phone. It's not even on there.
It's a piece of shit.
2017.
Messenger, however, big fan. Love me the Messenger.
You have to have Messenger, don't you?
Messenger
pop my
is
screen up.
Brilliant.
I got
17 years. Exactly, Francesca. It's scary. And yes, Savannah, you're right. Facebook sucks. There's another bit of the story.
Yeah, there's still more. So this is from
awesome. Sorry, I thought you would just
S&P 500. No. I've got another one after this as well. It's a three-parter. So Mark Zuckerberg's pipe dream turns into a $618 billion nightmare.
Awesome.
And this is from the S&P 500. Okay, this is not no one reporting on this. This is everyone saying how shit it's gotten. And there's one more.
It's not a 9MSN article.
What is the other? What's the other one you use? Daily Wire or whatever. Not Daily Wire.
You and I have both used so many. If you go back through
Daily
previous
Planet?
shows of Batch, some of our sources are bloody insane.
Daily
bad.
There's something daily. It's like white and
Daily
blue.
Telegraph.
Nah, it's something stupid. So there, if we have a look at that one, that is the actual stock right there. Look at that. So at the end of 2021, it's peaking.
Hey.
And then now it is just fucking drop. That's what we call in the business a cliff face. That one right there. It's a cliff face.
Cliff face. See ya, Facebook. Fuck off.
See that dramatic drop? That is called a cliff.
Fuck off.
Yeah, maybe he should change it from Facebook to fuck off. Maybe that'll do better.
He should change it to Fightbook because that's all it's been for the last decade at least. It's a platform that gave assholes a voice. And life was better when they had to call you on the rotary phone. They'd have to go, bring, 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 bring. You've got to answer the phone. We're doing a little act here, a little scene.
Oh,
bring, bring. Bring, bring.
Why is it still ringing? I'm trying to hang it up.
Bring, bring, bring. Bring, bring, bring. Answer the phone or this scene's going to go on.
I'm trying to hang it up and it keeps ringing.
I want to say something to you, motherfucker. Answer it. Bring, bring.
Oh, hello. You're Chinese chicken.
Is that the chow mein takeaway?
Oh, no, this is a shitty walk.
Great. Can I order 3 steaks and chips and a couple of beers to go, mate? Thanks.
Oh, no, we auto steak.
So many Australians have mums and dads would take them to the local Chinese and they'd order steak and chips.
Yeah.
Totally irrelevant, Mel. Totally irrelevant, Mel. Take that word out of your name. I don't.
Daily Mail, Francesca.
Ah, yes, the Daily Mail. Oh, one of the greatest online tabloids
that is
ever.
such a fucking dodgy fucking.
Oh, it's so dodgy. That's why it belongs right here on the Batshit. Speaking of dodgy, God,
also, we just got
good
banned,
stories.
so let's make sure we go on Twitter from moving forward because that little skit's going to cost us.
Yes, Finn, but it was you.
I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you did that. That's so offensive, Tori. Think about how many people you've just offended by doing that. It wasn't even good. It wasn't even good acting when you were doing that. It was just horrible.
It. They all watched you do it. Yeah, and look, it's a shit rag, and that's one of the reasons it features in Batshit. Yeah, exactly, Mel. Mel, take that out of your name. All right, I am torn, man. I'm torn.
Yeah.
Which one to do next?
I've only got the one more left, I believe.
Oh, have you? So I can do a couple then.
More. Yeah.
Have I done
and this one
3?
is straight up your alley.
But I've only done 2 so far. All right, on that basis then. We've only done 4 stories, man.
Oh yeah, I've only got 3 stories.
That's all right. I've got some spares because I want to do this one just because I love the people that get into the Guinness Book of Records for weird shit. And this dude from Brazil has just broken a record.
Nice.
I'm really just showing this more for the photo, if nothing else. So, a Brazilian man has just broken the Guinness World Record for the farthest eyeball pop.
Oh my God, Tori! I don't want to see this shit.
Yeah, you know, Sydney de Cavallo Mesquita, known as Tio Chico, has globe luxation, a medical condition in which his eyeballs protrude out of their sockets. Are you ready?
Yeah, go on.
It's reminiscent of everyone in the waiting room in Beetlejuice. Here we go. Ga-ding!
Oh, that's way less than what I thought it was going to be, actually. That's still fucked up.
It's nearly out of his eye. It's nearly out of his head, his eyes.
Out of the socket, you mean?
Out of his head.
God.
Out of the socket. I know. Especially this one over here. The profile, the angle shot. Ugh.
I don't like that. I really don't like it.
Neither do I. It's batshit, man. Yeah, see, Scout's not a fan. No, God. Ooh. God. Wow. And on it goes. But yeah, didn't even know this was a thing, but it is. And he's done the farthest eyeball pop for a man. There's obviously a female category. It protrudes 18.2 millimeters or 0.71 inches beyond the eye sockets. It was verified back in January when the optometrist measured his eye protrusion using a device known as a proptometer.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, there you go.
Or a proptometer. I don't know what the.
So it is legitimate. There you go. It's a legitimate measurement.
He discovered his unique condition at the age of 9 and loved showing off his eye-popping talent at gatherings amongst family and friends. And now nobody invites Sydney to any of their parties because everyone's just like, I mean, he'd be great at Halloween. That's when he needs to get out and about with his eyes popped out. Everyone would be like, cool mask, dude. He's like, nah, it's me eyes. But other than that, you wouldn't be inviting Sydney around. He actually loses his vision for a few seconds before his eyes refocus. And he loves scaring. I do have a video. Do you want to see them pop out?
No. Oh, Jesus. All right.
I'm glad you asked.
It's crazy.
Oh my God, he's a moonwalker too. What? Here we go. Are we going to actually see it? Ooh!
Meu pai e minha mãe ficaram super assustados, pensando.
Even scared.
They were super scared. Yeah, I bet they fucking were.
I only came back into StreamYard. I'm like, where's Finn gone? I thought he'd had a heart attack and killed over. Do you want to see a bit more of this?
No, that's okay.
They were super scared, thinking it was a disease or something. I want to see this.
Que fosse uma doença, uma coisa mais grave, enfim. Mas não. É uma
It's pure
habilidade
skill.
pura mesmo.
What's the sound effect for? What's the sound effect for? That is
A luxação, quando eu tiro o olho,
I've never seen
a
any more
imagem fica
disturbed by
turva,
a
né?
story than this
Embaçada.
one.
I mean, that sound effect is fucked up.
Oh, he's got a wife. She only found out when they got engaged. Ew. No. If he did that mid-shag, I'd divorce him on the spot.
You know he would.
I mean, imagine if he's like, if he went down to Party Town and then popped his head up and went boom with his eyes, I'd be like, that's it, divorce. In fact, I'd probably kick him in the face.
That's a bit violent. It's a bit of itself.
What, you wouldn't? If that
I
was
would kick him
between
in
the
the-
legs and it looked up and went boom at you?
You'd have to laugh. You can't laugh. What the fuck?
I have nightmares. I have nightmares. Everyone in chat is scary as fuck. He could be in movies.
Savannah's saying, imagine if it fell on the ground. That's fucked
Correct.
up.
I know, that's what I keep thinking, is that they're just going to fly right out. Nah, getting him off the screen. That's Sydney.
Don't know what that
eye,
hairdo, Savannah. That better be real.
Sydney, the eye popping. I can make your eyes pop.
All right, I've got two stories now. So one of them is
that why you went
real...
silent? Or no, this is a combined thing already.
Yeah, exactly.
What
No, they're two separate stories.
okay.
So one is like a real story, and the other one is just something art-arted I found on the internet, and I was like, this is straight up Tori's alley. She'll love this.
Would you want to leave that for the next contender? I
think I'll do that one now. That
Okay.
way you get to see it now. Because it's just stupid. It makes no sense.
Savannah said that's her messy beach look. It
How
will
good is
be hard
beach
to
hair?
forget. And yes, I knew you meant Uncle Festa Scout. Face Scout, by the way. There she is. There's your girl. Sunny. Hi, beautiful. Always on that ottoman.
On the yacht.
She loves it.
Poofs? On the bloody poof.
It's her poof. Yep. Biscuit loved it too. My sister gave it to me like 30 years ago, and she's like it's moved house with me and everything, and it's falling apart. And Ange was like, "You don't have to keep that, honestly, because like the bottom, I washed the cover during the COVID time, and the zip broke, and it's held together by a big safety pin." And she's like, "You can chuck it out." I'm like, "I can't." Like,
it's got character.
Biscuit loved it, and now Sunny. I bought Biscuit this nicer one and this cuter poof in the foreground, so I could get rid of that one. Never took a shine to it, and neither has Sunny. They both love the
Disrespectful.
Yeah, you do.
How dare they?
No. So cute. All right. Oh, what's
Alrighty.
this?
So someone's gone on Facebook and they've uploaded a picture of a hedgehog.
I love it already.
That's the setup. So that instigates a reply of messages which are completely undeserved, just completely irrelevant. So someone else has seen that and decided to turn this entire thing into a song. So you're now going to get to listen to a song about this picture of a hedgehog with a strew of comments afterwards.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Well,
Are you ready?
Is it because it's got like a little doodle down the bottom?
It has nothing to do with that. In fact, there's actually no doodle there. So
Well, I can't tell.
maybe
Like,
we
the
can talk about that
screen's
separately.
the screen's really tiny. I can just see a little tiny white
my God.
line.
Well, here we go. Here we go. I hope everyone's ready for this because this is actually mental.
I love the pic you posted, wondering if I share it, would you mind? I know a couple people online who would love it, please reply. You're writing it
is super funny. Thank you for stopping by.
Are you loving it? Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. What the fuck?
No,
are these
I think.
comments?
Well, I can't read them, and are they singing them out?
They're singing them out. What they're
Yeah,
singing
okay.
is the back and forth between these two.
Yeah.
So this is the greatest image ever, apparently.
Ha, I can't stop laughing. How did you find something this crazy?
How did you find something this crazy?
This crazy.
It's a picture of a fucking hedgehog, Tori.
Yeah.
Please
It is.
answer my question above. I'd like to print it and make copies.
If you don't want me to share it, it's not a big deal. I understand, man. I do.
Go ahead, it is all yours. You can save it if you want to.
Thank you so much. Where did
They've given permission to save the image, Tori. Given permission to
And
save the
this
image.
story,
That's great.
this story is simply
Yeah.
proving what I said earlier about Facebook. The sooner this thing blows up, the better.
It's
for
not
all
good,
of
is it?
us.
It's quite odd. It's quite odd. I have a
'cause they're
feeling
trying-
this
people
Thomas
on
person may be
Facebook,
trolling, but I can't
They're
tell.
no, I think they're trying to turn Facebook into TikTok, but Facebook missed the boat. And it's older people thinking they're wacky and crazy doing shit like this. This is exactly why Facebook needs to just boom, implode,
But it keeps going.
self-destruct.
It keeps going.
Oh, fucking kill it now.
I've seen so many. I've never seen anything close to this great before.
So they've seen lots of
I
photos,
really
but nothing this great.
like this image.
I like it
Look
too.
at Scout's comment.
Like this image.
I like it
Stop
too.
it. Stop it. Stop it.
I like it too.
Finn,
Yeah, you go. Yeah, you
we'll
go.
get bloody struck and it'll be this piece of shit video. Look at Scout. Can you imagine Tori and Finn singing their comments? Oh my God, they've really look at the wacky editing. I
We would get
really,
banned.
really, really like this image. Yes, this
Yeah.
is exactly why Facebook needs to blow up by Mark Zuckerberg. The end. See ya. Off you go.
All right. Let's keep watching though, because it gets better.
It can't. I know. If we
really like this image.
I like it too.
I really like this image.
I like it too.
I really like this image.
I like it too.
I really like this image.
I like it too.
I really, really, really hate this story.
I'm glad that I could share something with you. Sometimes dreams.
How dare you? How dare you remove that? I'll
I
read
should
it
have
out to
removed
everyone
it.
else. I'm glad that I could share something with you. Sometimes dreams can come true.
He doesn't know I've removed him yet. He's still reading out the comments backstage.
Wow. Wow. So
I
Just
got
keep
the
in mind, Tori.
power.
keep in mind, Tori, all of the times you made me listen through all those horrible musicals. Got your back. Got your fucking back.
It's taken you months to
Well,
retaliate. after-
that shit normally doesn't pop up in my feed, all right? That's why.
I haven't done a bad singing story since Batshit 7, I reckon.
Well, it haunted me,
You're
and
still
now it's
scarred.
come back at me. I'm still scarred. But now we're even. Now I've got your back. All right? Been tagged.
Mel, look, even though that word's got to come out of your name, because you're in big, bold capitals, you look like the porn bots. Every time you come in and say something, I'm like, oh, fuck, it's one of those porn bots. And I'm like, no, it's all right, it's Mel. You know the porn bots are copy, capital letters. Phew, Humanimal, hello. When did you sneak in? All right. Okay, this show's had everything. That was the annoying singing hedgehog. Well, the fucking hedgehog song. Unbelievable.
No. It was a great picture of a hedgehog, Tori.
It was. It didn't warrant all of those comments, though, did it?
I don't think it would even classify as a great picture or image. It was just
It was all
random
wrong.
image.
And that's what I mean. If Zuckerberg's Facebook is Meta is sliding down. What did you call it? The cliff of doom? Is that the term?
It's just called a cliff. It's just called cliff. Yeah. When the stock market does that, it's called a cliff.
The cliff
falling off the cliff. Yeah.
Well, it's true. Is that official stock market terminology?
Yeah.
Falling off the cliff. How scientific, not. But anyway, just
well, they call
send
it
that fucker down.
A bear market and whatnot, so they're not scientific.
Send it down and good riddance. Seriously.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to debate Facebook hanging around, you just got to play that song and they'll be like, yeah, okay, I agree. It's got to go.
Yeah, let's get rid of it.
It was shit.
I just love that
All
someone's
right.
put in the time to make that video because they've obviously seen how retarded R-word that sentence is, that back and forth was.
You know what
And
we're
it was like,
doing for batshit? You know what we're doing for batshit 48, Finn? We're going
What are we
back to
doing?
your channel. Going back to your channel.
We've got its own
Seriously.
channel. Batshit has its own channel now.
Yeah,
guys. Go subscribe.
and the other channel will be streaming on next time is yours.
Okay.
You were
Let's do
trying so hard to get my channel shut down. I've put in 47 weeks of my life for this shit.
Well,
and the
you
entire
said on
time,
here.
your
You meant to say
mission has been to cut me, to have me struck.
that. Just get
What
Tory
the
banned. That's all.
No, cement shoe. Where's
Get
cement
Tory
shoes
removed.
gone?
Uh,
Where's cement shoes gone? I've got a story from cement shoes, and I want to share it now.
Oh, do you? Yeah, go on.
Well,
Give it an old
wanna-
share.
I want to wait
Share
and
it.
see if cement. Now, if you do have a story you'd like to be a contender for an episode of Batshit, all you've got to do is either email it to me at smoothcriminalchannel@gmail.com or whack a comment under one of our Batshit videos. And you can even just type out the title of the story and I shall head out to a search engine and find it. But
Yeah.
where's cement shoes?
Not there.
Oh my God,
It's
she's
out.
changed her name to Totally Irrelevant Porn Bot.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Mel. A mod's going to accidentally time you out. Seriously.
Yeah.
Cement Shoes is here. Woohoo! All right, Finn. This has come from Cement Shoes and it's a doozy. This
Alright, here
is
we
a
go.
case of irony.
Yep.
Um,
Cement shoes is in the comments, by the way.
I just said that. I said Cement Shoes is here. You don't even listen to me anymore.
Yeah, cement shoes is in the chat now.
Oh yeah, she's got a Remo can't be timed out. She can't be timed out. Well, I forgot. Oh my God. Stop heckling me. All right, Cement Shoes is offering for Batshit. What do you think's going on in this photo, Finn?
I think a bunch of
Small
dickheads. Dickheads, there we go. Have super glued their hands to the floor because they're dickheads. Can I say
Why?
dickheads instead of the R word? I would assume it's something stupid. Global warming, maybe. Maybe the transgender movement.
No. Stick to the global warming one, Finn. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Yeah, go on.
They're the Scientist Rebellion, and they took over the Porsche Pavilion in Autostadt, a tourist attraction opposite the Volkswagen factory in Wolfsburg, Germany. Using super glue, the environmental
Nice.
activists stuck leaflets to the cars on display and then glued their hands. But here's the kicker. What was in the glue?
Super glue.
What's in super glue?
Animal fat.
Nope. Guess
Oil.
again.
Petroleum.
Correct. Petroleum. So the whole point was to say that Volkswagen are irresponsible. They aren't taking a strong enough stand against pollution and climate change. They're the second largest car producer in the world. Irresponsible, blah, 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 blah. Pushing for people to take public transport. They supported a speed cap for the country's highways to 100 kilometres per hour, and that would potentially take away the desire to drive a fast car, I guess. But the thing that was where it all backfired, because they're just dimwits, they use glue made from petroleum to protest against the use of petroleum.
I do kind of feel like petroleum is in everything, though. Like, I don't know if there's a glue out there.
Finn, don't be a realist on this occasion. Go, what a bunch of wankers. Come on.
They're idiots.
Not every
I
story
said that.
warrants debate. This one's just pure fucktardiness.
Maybe they should just acknowledge that petroleum is actually very useful. We need it.
You're going to the naughty corner. So anyway, cement shoes, great offering for the show. Really appreciate it. Pictured Finn and I guffawing a little bit over that one, but oh no, Finn's truly gone. Oops. Come back, Finn. They're vegans. They could have used flour and water. Joey, I wasn't on the screen. I'll go back up, but I'm not. When I'm showing a story, I'm on another page. So Russian flying dildo, brilliant. Finn, come back. I've lost Finn. Finn, hang on a sec. Let me message him on Messenger. I thought that would be hilarious, but he's literally like disconnected now. Come back. I'll just send him the link again. He's completely gone. So Cement, your story prompted me to put him back in the naughty corner and he's gone. I don't know what to do. I'm going to do this. This might bring him back.
The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now, the coconut nut is a big nut, but it's delicious nut. It's
Welcome back, mate.
It's the cocoa fruit.
Sorry about that. My computer restarted.
Oh, it was your computer.
From the cocoa palm family.
Because I sent
That's disgusting.
I sent you to the naughty corner for taking Cement's story seriously, and at the exact same time, your internet dropped out. So
No,
I
my
was
whole computer just restarted.
right. Well, I was in a flurry. I'm like, oh my god, he's gone. I thought I'd booted you like out into the stratosphere, and for ages it said you weren't connected, and then eventually you just
Yeah,
vanished.
well,
So I'm on Messenger resending you the link saying, come back in.
Is that what that was? I was wondering why my phone has gone off.
Russian
Nice.
flying dildo.
Flipping the
welcome.
table. Nice.
Welcome to the show, Russian flying
What
dildo.
is with the names tonight? How do you even change them that rapidly? I thought you had to like submit it or something.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, Jesus.
No, so that was Cement Shoes story. That was the anti-petroleum gluing wankers.
What an actual bunch of idiots. Like, how stupid can you be? What's your solution then? Do we murder 1 billion people? Is that the solution? Let's just cut petroleum out altogether. Wake the fuck up, you idiots. So stupid. Like,
It's like a vegan wearing leather shoes to one of their protests. It's like, check out your foot attire.
It's like a vegan saying, "Hey, let's stop murdering animals, but let's at the same time kill 1 billion humans." It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It makes no sense whatsoever. Anyway,
I'm enjoying Scouting Choir being the responsible person. Thank you, Cement, for submitting the story. I agree. Thank you again, Cement.
good on you, Cement.
Good on
Good
you,
on you,
Groover.
Cement.
But
Now
it's
I've
a
got a crazy
contender
one
now.
for you, Tori.
Oh,
Here's
look
another
out.
climate change one. Here's another climate
Oh,
change. You ready
cool.
for this?
Yep.
1,000 Australian schools are now fed insects.
Wait,
help
why do
fight.
you do that?
Huh? Are you keen to chow down on micro livestock? Is normal livestock becoming too expensive or too bad for the planet? Have some micro livestock.
Micro
Delicious.
livestock.
That's what they're
They're
calling
trying
it. That's
to
what they're calling it.
they're trying to polish a turd. You can't polish a turd.
Exactly.
You can
Exactly.
roll it in glitter though.
Look at this. This is
Hey,
disgusting.
no reaction to one of the greatest
Yeah, roll
jokes
it in
of all
glitter.
time.
I heard.
Roll
I
on,
heard.
Groover.
I was laughing.
Tough room. Tough room.
The crowd laughs. I can't laugh at our own jokes.
Hey.
Yo.
Nothing. Continue.
So, yeah, here we go, Tori. This is the future.
Oh, I'm delirious.
You will eat bugs to stop climate change, they reckon. Here we go. So they're getting it into our youth real young. And so that way they're used to it by the time they're adults and there's no more meat on the fucking shelves because of the cows farting and actually burping. They're burping too much these days. So we've got to cut that out. And
the farts are no longer a problem. It's the burping.
It's the burping. Apparently the burping is 30 times worse than the farting. Yes, quite a large difference. Yes.
I'd like to debate that one day on YouTube. What's worse, burping or farting? I can't see burping winning. Straight up.
For the cows, I'm telling you right now, that is what they're pushing right now, Tori. If you Google
I believe you. I believe you. But
up.
imagine that. In fact, while we're talking about it, let me create a poll just to prove the point.
Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. So now we've started feeding it to our youth. So how good's that?
And what sort of micro livestock are we chowing down on?
It says here, they're eating these chips. A teacher. So the chips are made from the insects. Chips are great, aren't they? And these chips are even better because they think they're better for you. There you go.
Look at humanimals always like you, Finn. Like it's very logical and look, they can be bred quickly and they're full of protein and fat. Look, I've eaten insects. I've lived in a lot of Asian countries. It's part of the fare. I mean, you sit down to a bowl of grasshoppers on a nightly basis. But I just think, I mean, it's probably not a bad thing too because, you know, it's gonna become part of their diet while they're still young. They're not going to know. And if you do them nicely in a good little spice mix, they're delicious and crunchy. Like, do you eat school prawns, like the whole prawn, the head and the tail and everything, Finn, or do you have to peel every prawn?
Yeah, I peel every prawn. I eat the body of the prawn.
Try a school prawn with the shell still and the brain and everything.
No.
Have you eaten a soft shell crab?
Oh yeah, love soft shell crab. Delicious.
Same, but different, as they say in Vietnam.
Crab is quite delicious.
So are prawns.
Well, I would rate crab above prawn any day.
Look, I would too, but I'm just saying don't knock it. And if you get young kids eating it, it could become the protein of the future. I'm actually not finding this story batshit at all.
I am very scared because I don't think they're going to add it as an extra option in there. I think they're going to make it mandatory and they're going to try and get rid of meat altogether.
And
I don't know if you know this, but because of evolution, eating meat actually helped us get big brains. So I have a feeling this won't work out for us in the long run.
They're all going to shrink anyway. These kids are going to spend, if the current millennials are going to spend 17 years of their lives on their phones, these young kids are going to spend like 50 years of their lives on a phone. They don't need a big brain.
But maybe we shouldn't be encouraging that. Maybe we should be directing it the opposite way.
I'm going to be dead. I can't stop this craziness.
I mean, we can direct it. It's a flow. We can push it one way or the other. Surely pushing it.
You have more years left on the planet than I. Take it on. Good luck, my friend.
Why can't we all work towards a greater good? Why does it have to be?
I am. But no. I am working, but we can't. In many ways, yes, but I can't do everything. I don't have kids. I don't give a fuck if school kids are eating bugs. In fact, it kind of entertains me thinking that they're eating bugs. The child free out there are going, this is gold. I don't find this story crazy. I find it highly entertaining.
This is fucked. This is a fucked story. If you had kids, would you be okay with them eating bugs instead of meat?
Yep. I'd give them meat at home. I'm fucked. I'd give them meat at home. I'm all about diverse cuisines in your diet and experimenting with things from other countries. And
they're never allowed meat again. It is just insects moving forward. You'd be okay with that?
Well, that might be all that's left at some point in the future. So why not train them up now for Armageddon?
You're so fucking negative. Holy fuck.
Only because you constantly debate my stories. I'm just being you right now.
No.
I'm being you. I'm being the devil's avocado. This
Devil
is a
doesn't
show
even
called
eat
Batshit. There
avocado.
is no room for logic in here.
I think that is food of the future. You're definitely right, Francesca.
I like
Yeah,
it.
definitely
Food of
right.
the future.
Yeah.
And good luck to them. Until you've had a deep fried cricket, you have no right to comment. Have you ever eaten a witchetty grub? They are delicious.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're yummy.
Witchetty grubs. We used to make them with our what's the bread? What's the bread they get you to cook?
Damper.
Damper with a bit of damper.
Yeah. Yep. Bring it
Yeah.
on.
Old Australian
Delicious.
tradition, the old damper. No,
Mhm.
damper tastes like shit. It's the worst. I still have flashbacks from that. It was disgusting.
What,
Oh,
the witchetty grub damper?
I would rather eat the witchetty grub than the damper.
Really?
The damper
make-
is very bad.
Oh, I make cheesy damper on my fire pot every now and then. I love it. Wrap it around a stick, you make the dough, and
Yeah. Damn.
bloody awesome.
Yeah. I haven't had cheesy damper before. I might have to give that one a try.
Oh my God, look at Humanimals using big words this hour of the night
Yeah.
that I'm barely able to read, but it's an
Javanese,
impressive
man.
sentence.
What's a Javanese? man?
Javanese.
What's
From
that?
Java.
Oh my god. Small blind.
There are plenty of roos in Oswegia. We're not going to be eating bugs.
Yeah. And they're
But
a
I
pest too,
think-
so we can just go out and kill them whenever we want.
Train the
that?
children to exist quite happily on a diet of bugs and leave the meat for the carnivores amongst us. Tasty
rich.
murder.
All the rich.
Well, that's true.
Mm.
Meat is very expensive and getting more and more
Yes.
expensive with every
Isn't that
passing
interesting?
minute.
Isn't that interesting? Poor people get
Mm.
the insects and the rich people get the meat. Mm.
We're all going to be poor
Mm.
people very soon. I'm feeling poor. I've never had to be overly cautious with spending, but now there are things in the supermarket and I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm paying that for that. Like the prices of things now are just batshit.
Mm.
So
It's
yeah,
getting interesting, isn't it? It's getting interesting.
I'll be cooking on the Shitty Kitty Kitchen channel soon. I'll be doing deep fried crickets. You're all welcome to join me.
No.
No, we
I'll
get you, Humanimal. We know that they're not. But it was just, there was a word, insectivores. I liked that word. And humanoid is a great word too.
I'm just
Not
saying
knocking you, Groover.
diamonds won't grow very large in the future. What do you mean?
Hymens.
That's what it says. Hymens won't grow very large in the future.
Oh, no.
I feel like we
that's-
will
that's-
keep growing.
We can read. I'm fluent in typo. I write in typos all the time. But we've also, Finn and I both just come off a long day at work. So you got to be a bit
Very
gentle
long.
with us. In fact, let's see the outcome of that poll. Oh, interesting. A few people actually voted the burps are worse.
I voted the burp, but as a joke. So
Oh, so
I
yeah,
managed to
33% burps, 66% farts. I think it's farts all the way. Finn, look at you tampering with the poll.
I definitely
Okay.
skewed it. Hey, no, we don't support fake voting here, okay, guys? That's not real on YouTube. We can't talk about that.
No, so I'm going to do a quick recap
Go
of the
to
stories.
Twitter if you want to hear the truth.
I'm going to do a quick recap of the stories, and then when
Let's
vote
do
now
it.
appears in chat, that is when you lodge your votes. If you lodge before, you just tweet. And if you
Yeah.
debate over and over about what you're going to vote for and drag
Mm.
the show on for another 30 minutes, secretly Finn and I are going to be like at you.
No.
So we kicked off the show with Moira Morrissey. What a gem she is. Yep, she grabbed the balls and dick of an Irish cop and kicked another female cop in the tits and told a doctor to fuck off, you cunt. She was a piece of work. Then we moved over to Elon with his wacky dad joke involving a prop, a sink.
Yes,
I now
yes.
own Twitter. Let that sink in. Meanwhile,
And
today also
You go,
the
you
news broke. The news broke that he had sacked all of the executives. So I wonder if they're letting that sink in.
go. And
Then we had-
I've put a little video up if you want, not video, a little thing up if you want to share that real quick, Tori.
I'm recapping the stories so people can vote.
It's to do with the story that you just put up. It's pretty funny.
Not every story
It's a
gets a
second.
little
It's a
photo
second.
put
It's
up.
a second. It's a second. And he's also changed his profile to say chief twit.
Well, and
Gold.
he's absolutely spot on. Gold, yeah. In fact, let's call him that. I had Elon Sink. I'm going to call him the Chief Twit.
Chief Twit. Yeah, Chief Twit. He'll like that.
Okay. The
Not that he'll ever see
porny.
it.
Well, the porny Pope sounds wrong. The Pope talking about porn, not cool. Batshit, in fact. Then we had the metaverse is sinking.
Maybe
and good
horny
riddance.
church.
Good riddance
Horny
to look, Finn. Let me
I
read
never
that.
come up with names.
Well, but we've ditched them because when I put the stories up, people that haven't watched the show are like, "Ugh." Whereas if I
Yeah.
put a grabbing headline, they're going to go, I might watch this show to see what they're talking about. People aren't coming
Go
to
for
watch us because of our wacky names we've come up with. I promise you.
That's the whole
then
reason I come here.
Then we had Sydney the Eyeball Popperer.
Yeah.
We had the Hedgehog song, the comments under a photo of a hedgehog and the worst song ever. We had the anti-petroleum wankers who glued their hands to Porsches with petroleum-based glue. And we ended the show with Food of the Future, chowed down on an insect groovers. And here we go. Vote. You don't need to remember numbers or anything like that. You can just literally type what the story was about and we'll work it out. Cement shoes in quick. Eyeballs. They're the
Wow.
eye-popping man. Not a
The eyes is
fan.
gross.
That
Yeah.
was pretty hideous. I'm not
It
going
was
to lie.
fucked up.
That was.
The Pope.
It's a hard
the
one
eyes,
this week because
the
there's
glue.
quite a few.
Yeah,
The
we got one
Pope.
from everything.
The eyes get a second vote. The glue, the protesters. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Irony. Oh, another one for the glue protests. Oh, cement shoes. Scout. Scout didn't go. She's gone straight for the insects, the food of the future.
Yeah, the 1 million insects.
The Pope gets another vote. Hey, Ian Ellis, shalom. Oh, Joey
Shalom.
voting the eyes. 0. Oh, 1,000,000% the insects.
No,
See, I'm
just a
totally,
million.
I'm totally
It's an a million
going
ants reference.
1,000,000 ants, right? I was going to vote for Moira Morrissey, but she didn't get one vote yet. But our coverage of that story was gold. You got to admit.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit. So there's. Oh, at the moment, eyes have 3 votes.
Nice.
The Pope, the glue, and the insects all have 2.
Ooh, should we go to a tiebreaker or what? What are we going to do?
Yeah, well, this
Have
is
you
what I'm
voted?
pondering. Because if I vote for one, we'll have to do a poll. Or do you reckon we just whack?
Ooh. Just do a poll.
Well, I'm going to wait. Is there one person left? Well, me. There's me. I could end this right now.
You could. What are you going to go for? If you say
Well, I have
eyes,
to-
all over.
If I vote for the eyes, that will end it. It is
Yeah.
pretty revolting.
It's gross.
It's absolutely disgusting.
But so is 1 million ants.
And so was the Hedgehog song.
That was gold. You love that song.
The Pope is disturbing too. But see, if
I
I
think
vote the Pope. Oh, this is hard, man.
Yeah, isn't it? This is why you should go first, Tori.
What?
This is why you should vote first.
We
That
mix
way
it up
it's
each week. I think last time I
Yeah.
did vote. I did go first. I think you asked me straight up. Well, there was been an episode very recently. I feel
try to get
weird
you first
voting. I feel weird voting because I don't feel
Oh.
like it's fair. Like we're not the audience. They choose the winner, not us.
But we
Okay,
also
who
get
sh-
to vote in how batshit the world is, you know?
We're
also
I
on
don't
this
know.
ride, on this train ride of doom.
I'm doing a poll.
All right. I'll vote for you. I'll put down the 1 million ants. 1 million ants to Tori. Hated the Hedgehog song, Finn. Yes, we all did, Francesca. That is the point. I hated more that comment even existed, that conversation between those two people even happened, even took place.
Okay. The poll is up. Oh, there's no point me. Humanal said I could have voted and then we do the poll, but I can't vote on the poll either. So you might as well just vote.
Wow.
Oh, it's a 50-50 at the
Isn't
moment,
it?
Finn.
Isn't it?
Oh,
No. It's a.
uh-oh.
It might have to go to another tiebreaker.
We might have to go to another poll.
It does.
Because
It's gotta go
there's
in front of your
9.
iPod,
There's
yeah.
9 watching and 9 votes. Shit. All right. So I'm going to have to do another one. The
Yeah.
tiebreaker.
Here we go.
Whew, this is tense, man. Oh, shit. The
The eyeball pop
tiebreaker.
up and the Pope talking corn. So you know how you're not allowed to say the R word on here? The same goes
Yeah.
for the P word. You're not allowed to say that. So because you've said it so many times, you've basically got this episode
What?
banned.
Pope.
No, the PORN word. You're not allowed to say that.
I know. I thought it was funny. That was me joking again. It's so late. Finn and I normally crack each
I just thought
other
you were
up
having a
so
boomer
much.
moment then I had a boomer moment.
I'm a friggin' Gen Xer. Oh, shit. Add an
Yeah.
option. I don't want to add an option.
Just do a whole new one.
No, I've put 2 up, but it's... Hang on a sec. Go away. Here we go. Tiebreaker.
Go
Bloody
on.
hell. All right, people. Vote. Vote. Din, 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 din. And wait a minute. More thumbs up, motherfuckers. 6 thumbs up. 9 watching.
Rude. Just rude. How dare they?
Okay. The Pope is out front at the moment with 5 votes. Keep
Fuck,
voting.
that's a
Oh,
lot.
Pope is kicking ass. The Pope talking porn is the winner without a doubt.
And you've done
9
it again. You should
votes.
have just said corn.
End poll. Whew. The Pope.
Damn.
Wow. I think, is this the first Golden Batsh shit the Pope has won, or is this the second? I think this could be the second.
Yeah, we don't get many stories coming out of the Vatican City. Country.
No, they keep it all under wraps. It was the Pope.
There you go.
So congrats to the Pope for winning the Golden Batsh medal. Of all the things you've achieved in your life, that has to be without a doubt one of the best and greatest moments of your life.
There you go. That's what you'll be known as. That's how you go down in history.
The
that
Pope
talked
of
about-
porn. The porn Pope.
Yeah, the
I
prawn
can't
Pope.
even. It's. Let me just bring him back up, and we can all have a look at that little smile he's given while talking about porn, because that is probably the most batshit part of this story.
It's
Like,
definitely
there's many elements, but this photo that accompanied that story, that's batshit.
up there. Look at how big his ears are. Yo, Taurus, before everyone goes, what are we doing next week? Are we doing Wednesday night or what?
What works for you, Groover?
I reckon Wednesday night, same time.
Wednesday night it is then.
All right, Bruce. See you all.
Hey, Groover.
Oh, thanks, Fran. I'll catch you later.
Hey, what do you mean, see you, Finn? Thanks.
Yeah. Back
What?
off, Tori. Francesca's on my team now.
Well, fuck all y'all.
Oh, don't be that
Come on,
mean, Tor.
Finn. Wave goodbye like the Queen.
Why do you even have that? What is wrong with you?
My dad was a constitutional monarchist. This was actually given to him. I'm sorting through stuff at the moment. I found it. This was in my house not growing up, but in the late years. A friend of my sister's gave it. Well, it's solar. It's got a little solar thing on a handbag, and she waves. So wave like the Queen you are, Finn.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Wow.